counselor. I talk to him a lot. Don Wooster, he's a family therapist. He's done a ton of pro bono work for me with Parent University. We get together every once in a while and just talk about life. And we were talking about this issue of rejection. And he said something to me so profound. He always leaves me with one of these amazing golden moments. And he looked at me and said, you know, Dan, what I've read, what I've discovered is that the pain of rejection is processed in the brain in the very same area where the brain processes physical trauma. The pain of rejection is processed in the very same area of the brain where we as human beings process trauma physically to our bodies. So have you ever heard somebody say, it was like they stabbed me in the back? I was talking the next day to a friend of mine. He's 15 years removed from his divorce. And this is how he described it to me. He said, it was like she put 30 knives into my heart. The pain of rejection. It's one of the greatest fears of crucial conversations. It's why we pull away and don't want to have these talks. We all come to a moment when we need to have a crucial conversation. When we need to influence someone for good. We need to intervene into someone's life. Maybe a spouse, a friend, someone you're dating, a work relationship, somebody at school. But we're afraid. And listen, we often won't act until the pain to stay the same outweighs the pain to change. Right? Because insanity is just staying in the same broken dysfunction over and over and over again, doing the same things, not having the conversation over and over and over again, just keeps us stuck in the same family broken cycles. There's no real relationship. There's no transformation. There's no real health. There's no freedom without crucial conversations. It's the moment of influence. But it's so hard for us to do, isn't it? And then there's the crucial conversation. It's the conversation with somebody about the faith that you have in Christ. Oh, you've been building that relationship for a long time. You've got a lot of equity in the bank, but you keep getting afraid that, man, if I talk to them about Jesus, if I talk to them about my faith, I might push them away. It's the crucial conversation. I was talking to one of our amazing board members the other night. He was sharing with the board about the passing of his brother. And as this man was talking about the passing of his brother had gone through all kinds of difficult things in life. And at one point in his life, he was following Jesus closely, and then he wasn't quite sure of some of the things that were happening in his life. And so, just before his brother went in for